Welcome back to the GSM workshop. It's been a couple of weeks at least since I've done the video of progress on the MGB with the V6 conversion, the Camaro conversion. I want to bring it up to date. Some progress has been made. Been a little bit slow, which has been due to my health a little bit. I damaged my back last year and it's been really painful the last few weeks, but work is progressing. There are some problems which I'll explain later in the video, but for now we can I'll turn the video around and we can wander over and see what we're doing. So here she is so far. So we'll have a look what's going on. Let's just tidy some things up by my feet here. So here we are with the what I've done so far. As you can see, I got the carburetor now bolted in and the linkage made. If I can get a little bit closer in here. Oops, come down here a little bit. Here we go. I made up a just a very simple aluminum bracket for the original throttle linkage, which then actuates the throttle here. Stick with the carburetor. I wired in the electric choke, so after about a minute and a half this will slowly creep open when it starts, and about a minute and a half into it comes fully open. I've taken off some of the auxiliary vacuum things and just got it down to the bare minimum of a carburetor. I just wanted a progressive carburetor on here. Put in, you can see the blocked off any extra vacuum lines which are not needed right now. That is done. Coming down here now onto the hoses, which is where my problem starts. This is the new heater. I can swing around here. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That's the heater control valve. Now I haven't attached it to the actual mechanism, which is off and on, but it's the original cable for the heater control. That's on. I go work this up here onto the distributor. I've had to reposition it around. I don't have the center lead, HT lead on here yet, or the King lead. Going to the, where are we? Yeah, down to the coil here. This is not a defined position yet for the coil, so that's got to be connected. As for hoses, we are looking. I got the two heater hoses in. This one here with a valve on it, and this one here is connected. I don't have the main radiator hoses in yet. From here, which will then go to the thermostat housing here. Tomorrow I've got a new housing coming in, which is a straight out connector for the hose. So it should be a simple flexible hose to here. My problems I'm in so far is going from 1.5 inch radiator hoses down to 1 inch, which is on the MG. That is one of my problems I'm having and getting over with right now. I've got some hoses coming in this week to play around making up bits and pieces. Anything else over here? Put a new starter motor in, which gave me a bit of a problem. The old starter motor did not work. I don't know if you can see, I got a new relay in here, but this is only a temporary fix. The other relay is tucked, the original relay is tucked up underneath here. I might be replacing the Lucas relay with a more modern relay. Just because this is like new, and I don't want to put in like a 30-40-year-old electric, so that could cause problems down the road. Working my way around the car. Here is, I put in a new attachment or couplers for the heater hose. This is, you can see it's made out of brass. Got this from a local store. It's 1/2 inch MPT, which is like a 1/2 inch nipple on here with female to female adapter coupler, then a 1/2 inch to 1/2 inch MPT to a 1/2 inch hose on there, which it's actually worked out really well. That looks okay, it looks good. Nothing down here to report on, but work your way around this side. You can now see the carburetor again. What I've done on this side, you can see this is in to connect electric choke. Nothing is tidied up yet. So there's been a couple of comments about having like the oil line bare. That's going to be put into like a flexible conduit sleeves on there. The other thing is, I guess from last time, I now got a fuel supply in. You can see it all behind here. I got the original filter came with the car originally. Original from the owner. It's not original filter. I had to modify it up from here, cut it short, put a bend in, going straight to a carburetor through this filter and into here. That's looking tidy. I have, bring this down around here, I have put oil into the clutch cylinder right now. It's not fully bled, a little bit to do there. That's where I'm at right now, engine wise. Tomorrow, I said the thermostat housing is coming in, and the rest of the hoses. That's all I really need to do for now, is connect up the hoses, which is part of my woes. You can see down here, I've actually put in a 90-degree bend. The 1-inch hose needs to go to, where are we? Just here where my finger is, to 1.5 inches. So I'm looking at adapters to do that, and that should be done this week. So that is that for the engine bay. It has progressed pretty good so far, and the engine does turn over on the starter motor. I don't have any spark plugs in, I don't have any leads attached, the coil's not wired in. A little bit of wiring. I've got to put in the heat's temperature sender in. Do a little bit of work on the alternator, ignition light. That's really about it. So just go inside the car. Oh, I'm going to show you something in a minute as well, as we look inside the car. I got my long legs in here. Okay. Up we go. Excuse the light. As you can see from my intro video, it's quite snowy and light outside. I've taken out the tach, and I'll be taking out the speedometer this week as well. Replacing the tach so it will run on a 6-cylinder engine. The original MG tach or Lucas tach was only designed for a 4-cylinder. It will not work. So when you're doing these rebuilds, just bear these little bits into mind. And also the speedometer here, it's got to come out, because I didn't want to use the big long drive, and I wasn't even too sure accurate or how to adapt up the speedometer cable into this. So this is coming out, and I'll show you what's going to go in here. Everything else stays the same. Temperature gauge, it's got a clock, fuel, and oil. What I'm going to do is, what if I can bring this in? Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. Here we go. Okay, this is, I'm just going to turn the engine over. Remember, none of the ignition wires or coils connected up. This is just going to turn the engine over, and we want to see the oil pressure come up, and we'll see how it goes. So just turn the ignition on. I'm not too sure if you can hear the fuel pump kicking in, but it's ticking away. And we'll now watch how good the oil pressure comes up. That's enough. You see the oil pressure came up pretty good just on the starter motor, so that is good. I'm very pleased with that so far. So let's take you over to my desk and I'll show you the gauges I'm putting in. So these are the gauges. Eling GPS speedometer and an Eling tachometer. I'll have a quick look at these. Excuse my messy desk. Don't like doing unpacking, but this is. That's the tack going in. Now these are slightly smaller than the holes in the dashboard already. I just need to make up a very simple adapter so they fit in. This is like the most economical way, and almost looking retro looking ones in there, apart from this has a I believe an hour meter built into this as well. So this goes up to 7,000 RPM. So that's that one. It comes with the bracket and the little wiring, where are we? Wiring harness to go in here. Very simple setup, easy to install. Now, just move this one to one side. Now the speedometer is this one. And there it is, just move a box. That's the speedometer. And it's in kilometers per hour. You'll remember in Canada we are kph, not miles. This comes with a slightly different mounting system with this ring. Again, I've got to make up a very simple adapter to mount it into the dash. And it comes with the GPS antenna, which I can just put on top of the dashboard in there. And the wiring harness. Again, this is a very simple install, and if you need it, there's a manual. Now, I've used these GPS speedometers before when I did a Lotus Europa several years ago. Unfortunately, that wasn't, I didn't do a video on that. That was a beautiful car when it was finished. Reason why I went for GPS, we don't have a big long cable going to a transmission anymore. We just have a nice tidy cable set up here, simple wiring and the antenna poking out, and it gives in here, I believe, as the trips are in here as well. So this is very simple to install, very clean, very easy to set up and use. When I did it in the Lotus Europa S1B I restored, full restoration, I put all new instruments in, and they came from, I believe, from Eling as well. And I was quite impressed how they work and how accurate they are. If you go into a tunnel, yeah, they won't work. But here in Alberta, we don't have any really long tunnels, really. So shouldn't be a problem. Nice and light, very clean looking. All I really need to do is put power to it and attach the antenna, and we're done. So that is that. So what else can I say apart from thank you for watching, and bring you around up here, and thank you for watching. Progress is being made. I will do a video up on a startup as well, hopefully this week. As soon as I've got the ignition timing sorted out and all the rest of it sorted out. And I'll show you how the engine starts up. Right now we don't have an exhaust system on there. I just want to get it started, and just for see if it starts up, get the hoses on there, then it's going to be sent away to have the exhaust system put in. And the customer is kind of wanting to go towards a twin exhaust system coming out the back. So that is where I am at so far. If you like this, please like. Please subscribe for future videos. I've got lots of projects coming along, and also finishing off this MGB V6 conversion, which has come along really nicely. I'm very pleased so far. It's a very clean install. I didn't show you on the video, but take a look, go back, look at the engine bay. The engine actually sits back from the front axle, so balance is going to be very nice on this, and the engine weight is not much heavier than the original 4-cylinder. So future videos coming will be the Mustang I'm restoring, the Volkswagen bus I'm restoring, I have the Mercedes SL600 I'm got to do head gaskets on, and whatever else. I've got a Mini Cooper coming into the shop with an engine replacement. All these will be on video as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you soon. Bye for now.